Hello, I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then provide my suggestions and ideas, recommendations at the end. How do I always fuck this intro up? Today we are looking at Solosis, Duosion, and, according to the anime, Reuniclus. I hear False Swipe Gaming say Reuniclus, and I think that sounds a lot nicer and smoother, but Reuniclus because nucleus, so that's the way it is. I'm gonna try and pronounce it that way. That's random as hell, but I'm just going to say, look at that, that's random, and move on with life. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. If you're gonna do osmosis, it has to be Osmosis Jones. If you do not put that, you are fired, and I will find you. I don't really have high expectations for this episode, so I'm gonna kind of just go over these two real quick. Jelly Belly, I mean, I'm not going to say that's good, but I don't know, that's a candy, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's a real food. And then Gummy Bear, which I like a little bit better, and just the idea of, like, what if we had an actual, we'll call it like a goo bear Pokemon? That'd be funny as hell. Like, imagine something like Muck, but bear-shaped. Like the Pokefusion between Ursaring and Muck. That would be fun. Flubber was one I have written down, and I don't remember how or why. I'm pretty sure I saw it in some other episode, but that's it. I wonder if this guy lives a life like where he's ignorant to making an ass of himself. Like, does he feel embarrassment because he should? So, in case you didn't know, it's based off the cellular makeup of actual cells. In other news, Magikarp is based off of a fish. Pidgey is based off a bird. Mankey's based off a monkey. Did you know these things? They weren't very well known, but Jesus fuck. Okay, cellular, stupid, Solosis. Is that the reason? Don't care. Jellymon, no. Jelly Belly, we already talked about. And then Telecoos, no. They're all dumb, boring, uninspired, but if I'm honest, I don't know what the hell to expect for this Pokemon. I feel like this is probably going to be a hard one to nickname, so hell, I'll give him props for at least even trying to tackle this thing when there was easier Pokemon out there he could have went with instead. I was wondering about that too. Okay, I did see Dr. Fetus a bunch, and I just thought people were just making a joke, but alright, fine. Super Meat Boy. I know what a Super Meat Boy is. I haven't played it. You know why? Because I don't hate myself enough to induce rage when I play video games. I'm too old for that shit. But hey, if that's your thing, there's an idea for you. Choo Choo Jelly's an idea, but at the same time, I think that would probably be better off for, like, maybe Grimer and Muck. Okay, so we've reached the bottom. I find it actually interesting because now seeing this, it's talking about, like, foreign names and how list of French names, and then it's, I guess, the same. That's one thing that I'm interested in, is looking through and seeing which Pokemon names weren't actually changed from their original language. Because, like, all of the electric rodents, like, I'm positive, are just the same as their Japanese name. I know Darkrai is the same, but it's like, what else is the same? What else wasn't translated? I think Arceus might not have been translated. I'm not sure, but that's just a fun thing to think about. What Pokemon that have been localized technically still have their Japanese names? Anyway, spreadsheet has Jelly Bean. We've talked a lot about Jelly today. And there's no comment suggestions, and I don't have any personal suggestions because, again, I'm going to stand on the idea that this thing's probably going to be really hard to name, and I don't even know where to begin. And science was like over 12 years ago for me, so I don't really remember much. And my sciences in high school were all really weird. It was like my senior year, I think I took like astronomy, and then junior year I took zoology. So it's been a long time. I don't remember much. So whatever ideas and suggestions you have, do me a favor, and I'm going to say everyone else just as dumb as me a favor. Try and explain your nickname, whatever ideas and suggestion you have. Explain it. Like, explain it. Don't overcomplicate your explanation. Talk to me like I'm dumb. Hell, I'll just say that. Help us out. The little guy. But I mean, I'm curious, like, I like smart jokes. might not get it unless you spell it out for me. So whatever ideas and suggestions you have, put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. I do think this one's probably hard, but it's also probably because I have peanut brain. I don't know. We'll see. There's two kinds of smart, and I'm not very book smart, so...